Hey second grade, it's Miss Baroker again, and we are going to go and do our next lesson for chapter 3. So make sure you have that chapter 3 book, and we are going to open up to page 199. Make sure it's lesson 3.7 up at the top. Page 199, we're going to rip out that page, and we're also going to rip out this page, so that those next two pages, so 199 and 201. So if you need to, pause this video, get those pages ripped out if you want. You can leave yours in your book, I guess. But make sure you're on this page, ready to go. And let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be doing more subtraction. We did subtraction yesterday, and we're going to do some more subtraction. But just like I've taught you lots of ways to add, I'm going to teach you different ways to subtract. So I'm going to throw out a bunch of different strategies, and you can just use whatever strategy works best for you. So if today's strategy doesn't work at the end of the lesson, that's okay. It's just one way. There's lots of ways to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and go to the back of this first page. So you see that big purple box? That big purple box is super helpful. It tells us what we're going to be learning about today. It says you can subtract in steps to use a tens facts. So 14 minus 6, we're going to break up that 6. So we broke up numbers when we were adding, and we're going to break up numbers again when we're subtracting. So the reason that we're breaking it up into 4 is because of what the number is in that ones place. So here's the ones place, so there's a 4. So we want to break up the 6 into 4 and something else. So if I have 6, and I broke it down into 4, so I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 left, so that's where that 2 comes from, and 4 and 2 make 6. So we're going to subtract in steps. The reason we're going to do that is because then we can subtract in bigger chunks. So if we start at 14 on the number line, they can go back to 10 by subtracting the 4, and then you have 2 more, 1, 2, and then we get to our answer to be 8. So we're going to try that together. So let's get on to number 1. I'm going to zoom in a bit. I'm sorry it's so unfocused, guys. I don't know how to make that any better. But we're going to start down here for number 1, 12 minus 5. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to underline the ones digit in 12. And that ones digit is 2. So I'm for sure going to break this 5 into 2 and something else. So if I have 5 and I broke it up into 2, I'm going to take 2 away from that 5. 1, 2, and then I have 3 left. So we broke up that into 2 and 3. 5 into 2 and 3. 5 plus 2 equals 5 plus 2. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dot up at the 12. So I'm going to use a pencil because I'm going to have to erase. You will too. But I'm going to put a dot at my 12. I'm going to start at 12. And I'm first going to go back 2, and that will get me to my 10. I can make a jump like that. And then I have 3 more left to take away, and that's what I'm going to make my single jumps. Then I can go 1, 2, 3. And I stopped at 7. So my answer of 12 minus 5 equals 7. Down here, what they want to do is 10 minus 2. 10 minus 2 equals, or 3, sorry guys, 3. 10 minus 3 equals 7. The answers again should match. So let's do that again. We're going to do lots of problems together. I'm going to erase that up there. You guys erase yours quickly. If you need to, pause the video. We're going to do 11 minus 6. So I'm going to underline what's in that ones digit of the 11, and it's a 1. So we're going to break up that 6 into 1 and something else. So if I have 6 and I break it up into 1, I'm going to take one of those away. I have 5 left. So that's the other number that I'm going to break that 6 into. 1 plus 5 equals 6. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mark on 11 on my number line. Put my circle there. Oh boy. Yikes. Okay. My dot on my 11. I'm going to take away 1 because that's going to get me to my 10. So boom. So now I have 10 minus, how many more do I need to subtract? 5. So I'm going to put 5 here, 10 minus 5, and then I'm going to take away those 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my answer is 5. 11 minus 6 equals 5. All right, let's try it again. Erase that number line quickly if you need to. Pause the video. Then we're going to go to number 3. So we have 15 minus 7. So again, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to underline the ones digit in that 15, and that ones digit is a 5. So I'm going to break this 7 up into 5 and something else. So let's put up 7 fingers, and we're going to take 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 fingers left standing, so we're going to break that 7 into 5 and 2. Okay, now I'm going to put my dot on my 15 on my number line. Oh man, I picked a bad pencil. I'm going to put my dot on 15. And the first thing I'm going to do is take away 5 because it's going to take me my 10. I don't even have to count it out. I know it's going to take me to 10 because that's kind of the point of the lesson. So now I'm at 10, and I have 2 more that I need to take away. So I'm going to do 10 minus 2. So I'm just going to do single jumps. 1, 2. And my answer is 8. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 15 minus 7 equals 8. And there it is. Let's try another one. I'm trying to get through as much of these as possible. That way you can at least see it a couple of times. And then if you need to, you can re-watch this. Because again, I only have 15 minutes to do this. We have 13 minus 7. The first step is to underline what's in that ones place in the number 13. And it is a 3. So we're going to break that 7 into 3 and something else. So put up those 7 fingers, and I'm going to break up into 3. So I'm going to take away 3 of those fingers. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 left. So we're going to break that 7 into 3 and 4. All right, now I'm going to put my dot on 13. And I'm first going to take away 3 because that will get me to my 10. I can just make a big jump. That's the whole point. We want to make a big jump to 10. Okay, made my big jump, and now I need to take 4 more away. So I have 10 minus 4, and now I can do my single jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and my answer is 6. Now if I was super good at my math facts and I knew my addition facts, I could think, okay, well I know that what would be the other number in this fact family. So if I have 10 minus 4, I know that 6 and 4 make 10. So 10 minus 4 has to equal 6. And then I could do a big jump to 6 too. And that would shorten up how many jumps I would have to make even more. Okay, let's go to that next page. We're on number 5. It says on your own, but we're going to do it together a little bit more, hopefully. So we have 13 minus 5. So again, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to underline the ones digit in 13. And that ones digit is a 3. So we're going to break up this 5 into 3 and something else. So if I have 5 fingers, I'm going to take away 3 of them. Boom. And now I have 2 left. So we're breaking it up into 3 and 2. 3 plus 2 equal 5. Okay, then I'm going to put my dot. So I'm going to have 13. I'm going to go to 13, put my dot there. That's where we're going to start. And I know that if I take away 3, I'm going to go get to 10. So I'm going to go 13, boom, 10. Okay, so now I have 2 more left. So this 3 is coming from here, right? So now we have 10 minus 2. And again, if you know your make 10 facts, if you can think what and 2 make 10? 8. So if 2 and that make 10, then I can just make a big jump to 8. And I know my answer is 8 because 10 minus 2 equals 8. Boom. Done. On to the next. All right, let's try it again. Again, if you ever need to pause this video to get yourself caught up, go ahead and do that. You have the freedom to pause whenever you need. 15 minus 6. Again, I'm going to underline the ones digit in 15, which is 5. I'm going to break that 6 into 5. We're getting that from here, right? 5, because I know that 15 minus 5 is going to get me to that next 10. It's going to be 10. And that's the whole point. We want to make 10 just now with subtraction instead of addition. So if I have 6 fingers, I broke it up into 5, so I'm going to take 5 of those away. I have 1 left. So we're breaking up 6 into 5 and 1. 5 plus 1 equals 6, right? It's the same number, just broken up. And then I'm going to put my dot on 15. So I find 15. I know that if I take away 5, I'm going to get to my next, or I'm going to get to 10. So I'm going to go all the way there, and then I need to take 1 more away. Well, that should be super easy. 10 minus 1, go back 1 more. My answer is 9. 15 minus 6 equals 9. 10 minus 1 equals 9. Okay, if we're getting to this point and you're still like, Miss Broker, this doesn't make any sense, that's okay. What we can do now is you can just solve it however you need to do. I'm going to do these next 2 with you, hopefully. I still got a little bit of time. And if you need to, on your next paper, not do it this way, that's okay. Just solve it, whatever makes sense to you, right? We're learning lots of strategies, lots of ways to subtract. And this is just one of those ways. So let's go down to number 12 minus 8. I gotta erase my number line stuff. Okay, so now we're at 12 minus 8. I'm going to, oh, that makes it better. I'm going to underline that 2 in 12 because that's the ones digit. So I'm going to break up that 8 into 2 and something, right? Because I know that 12 minus 2 is going to get me to 10, and that's the point of the lesson. So we're at 12 minus 2. So we have 8 fingers, right? Now you can see them all. I'm going to break that 8 up into 2 and something else. 1, 2. I have 6 left. So that 8 breaks up into 2 and 6. I know that 12 minus 2 is going to get me to my next 10. So I'm going to put my dot on 12, go back 2, which will get me to 10. Then I have 6 more that I need to take away. Well, if I know my make 10 facts, I know that what and 6 make 10? 4. And now I can just jump all the way over to 4, and I don't even have to do single jumps. 10 minus 6 equals 4. 12 minus 8 equals 4. Boom. 14 minus 8. All right, let's do it. Last one that we're going to do together, hopefully, if we have enough time. Okay, so I'm going to underline that ones digit in 14, which is 4. So we're going to break up 8 into 4 and something else. I hope that you know what it is already. If you do, you know your facts. Oh, I need to put that in pen. Okay. Because 14 minus 4 is going to get me to 10. And again, that's the point of this lesson. So we are breaking up that 8 into 4 and something else. I hope that you're thinking right now, you're screaming at me, Miss Baroker, that's a double. And you're exactly right. I know that 4 and 4 make 8. So this other number here has to be 4 because 4 plus 4 equals 8. Yes. So easy. Then I'm going to put my dot on 14. And I'm going to go back 4 first because I know that will take me to that 10. Okay? And then I have 4 more I need to take away. Look at this fact, family. It's right here. It's right here. If 10 minus 6 equals 4, then 10 minus 4 still has to equal 6. So I'm going to jump all the way to 6. Boom. My answer is 6. And there you have it. What I want you to do is I want you to do 9 and 10 on your own. Maybe work with mom and dad. Do the back with mom and dad too. And I hope you have an awesome day. And I will see you next time. See ya.